new videos for you guys out there to check out. We're basically doing some maintenance work today, so something different. Not showing off cars or anything like that. We're doing some servicing on a couple of cars that we've got. Also, the second car actually that we're going to be doing a service on is one of my friend's cars. She always likes to keep a car maintained. I sold her the car probably about 3 years ago, and she doesn't really trust people with their car and stuff. And I know it's not nothing special, only a VW up, but at the end of the day it is somebody's possession. So she always gives the car to me to do a service, and it's not that hard to do anyway. So there is a few videos up on YouTube about how you do it. I know how you do it because I've done it for a few years already, but we're just gonna crack on with it. You know, the weather seems all right. It's a little bit windy. We've got the VW up right there. Boom. It's a 1 litre move, and we've got the BMW 120D, and all we're going to be doing is a oil and oil filter change on the 120, and same with the VW up as well. So it's just going to be a little step-by-step process as we're going along. Probably a few pictures, a few shots, and see where we get to. Guys, all we've done is we've used some ramps that are equivalent to this car rather than jacking it up. We've opened the bonnet, which you do so from the passenger side. It is just there. Open the bonnet, we've got a latch here. So you pull this latch, the bonnet opens. Stick on, they've got your bonnet stand, so stick your stand into that position. Because we're doing the oil change, we're going to take the oil cap off, and also the dipstick, just make sure it's a little bit loose. And we're going to get underneath the car, and we are going to look for the sump. You've got the oil filter, which has got to come off. Okay, and that is drainage sump nut, which is a 19mm. Okay, so we're gonna take that off first, let all the oil drain out, and then we're gonna attempt that. Keep watching. Yes. So guys, what we're going to be doing is loosening this, but we've got to hold it at the same time. The bucket. That's it, we're just going to let it drain for a bit. Take this away. As you see, I haven't got much oil on my fingers. Just let it drain. We'll wipe this off, change this washer, and then once it's all drained out, we'll stick a new one in. So guys, we have the oil filter obviously there. So the only way to get this off is a certain tools you can get. I always use something like this. It cost me probably around about £10. I bought it from Euro Car Parts a little while ago. I'm not too sure if they do it anymore, but this is the best thing that I find you use. You just tighten it as much as you can, and eventually just give it a little pull, just like that. Loosen it off again, spin it back around, tighten it up again as much as you can. It's always wise to tighten this as much as you can, because you don't want to lose the grip on it straight away, otherwise it will be hard to grab hold of one a bit later. So it's as simple as that. loosen it off again, put it around, tighten it again. You don't have to do it too tight now because it's already loosened up, and just simple as that. What we're going to do is get this off. There's going to be oil in there, so it's probably going to drip. We'll get rid of the camera, but you just take this off, just give it a good clean around. This filter will probably have some oil still in there, so we'll clean it all up. We'll get the new filter, put it back on, and we'll show you when the new filter's on. So guys, that's the oil filter. Right, it's not too big, it was full of oil, so we've got to make sure you can put it underneath there. Just wipe it around. We've got the new filter right here. So all we're going to do is remove the seal, okay, and we'll just get a tab of oil and we'll just lube this new rubber seal. The only reason for that is so we can get a good firm grip when it goes back on, rather than sometimes because it ain't got no seal on it, it will look like it's tightened up, or it'll feel like it's tightened up, but really it hasn't. So we're just going to put a bit of lube on there so we can get a good firm grip when we put it back on. So let's get this back on, and we'll get the sump nut back on. Same again with the sump nut, 19mm, tighten it back up, obviously not too tight, and we'll fill it up with some oil. It's around 3.5 litres of oil, so I've got the recommended oil that needs to go in there, so we'll fill it up with the oil. So just keep watching and see what happens next. So what we have then, guys, we've got the new filter back in. It's nice and tight, nice and clean. I've wiped all the oil down as well, so there's no oil here. And also the sump nut is back on as well. There's a sump nut there. I've torqued that up as well. And also the filter. We're going to leave it as it is for now. We're going to top it up with oil, and we're going to start the car up, and then we're just going to make sure while the oil's warmed up, if there's any leaks, we've got to check it before we actually done. So final inspection is yet to come. Right, so what we've got then, guys, we've got the oil. We've got 5 litres, but we only need to put 3.5 litres in. It's the recommended oil for the car. A to Z Auto Parts in Birmingham Highgate is the people that we use to get our parts. We sometimes use Euro car parts as well, but we got A to Z this time because we got a better price from them. So all we're doing is, I've just got Turbo to cut a milk carton, and the only reason for that is to stop any spillage going around. And we're going to stick 3 litres in first, and then we're going to check it after that. So guys, here we are. We have just finished the oil service on the VW UP. I've had it running for a little while now, just to make sure that there's no leaks or anything. Just to double check that. All seems happy. So what I'm going to do, turn it off. I put 3.5 litres of oil in it, and I'll just check that dipstick, so carry on watching. As I explained to you before, there's a yellow dipstick here to measure the oil. Just let the oil sit down a little bit first. Wipe it down first. You can see there's a little mesh line there from that side to this side, and it's in the middle. So preferably you want it in anywhere in between that. If it's slightly lower on the mesh, top it up a little bit, but that is perfect. So job is a good one. We're going to get this car off the ramp because this is done. We're going to get the next car on. So what we're doing now then, guys, is we have the inspection light on, and we've got AZ coding here. Blup blup, say hello to the camera, mate. So AZ coding is going to reset the service light. So turn the ignition on.
So for any car, for any VWs anyway, all you have to do is just don't put the ignition on yet. Press the 00 set button for about 5 to 10 seconds. As soon as you do that, with the other hand, just turn the ignition on. As soon as you do that, just press it once again. And the ignition inspection light should have come on by the MOSB. So next to the 44,000, but it's off now, so it's all done.
Love, thank you very much. VW, that's how you service the car. Something different for you guys to check out. If you have any problems or you want to know anything, get in touch with us and I'll see if I can answer it. So I hope Maria's happy. We're going to take her car down for MOT. We're going to be using a place in Birmingham, Digbeth, around that side, Buzzard Green actually. It's called Birmingham MOTs. Get the car MOT'd. I've gone over it, so it seems like everything's working as it should be doing. So hopefully that will pass it through. Service 120 done. VW up service done. Smashed it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope it helped. Please like, subscribe and share if you haven't done so already. And as I've mentioned before, if you are subscribing, stick in a comment who you are, or you know, just to say that you have subscribed, just to keep these videos going. Thank you very much for watching. Peace. Peace, yeah. Turbo. Tell you what. Anyway, love. Out we go.